Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Welcome back to Goblins of Conquest.
I'm really good at this game, guys.
The thing that stopped
But I brought snacks.
I brought snacks.
So you're really good at this game.
She's
Yeah.
so snacks.
I smiled.
He's
Yay.
awesome at the game. She brought snacks and smiles.
Snacks and smiles counts for a lot. Okay, so last we left you guys off, you were attacked by the lizard guys. You almost had one of you kidnapped to probably be taken back to be eaten. You guys managed to fight the rest of the lizard men, hunting pack off and get your bearings. Managed to crash and heal, because I do recall some of you guys were pretty messed up.
Managed to make a good dismount when we crashed into that small child that we found up.
Yes.
Yeah, what happened with the money child? I forget what we did with that.
Didn't you guys let the child go after burying him?
We sent it home with
Warning.
right. It's basically very vague, but
Tell your people to fear the goblins.
what happened to the muddy child? And she brings out the muddy bunnies.
We ate it.
What are buddies?
They're like Chex Mix with chocolate and peanut butter. Well, these ones have chocolate and peanut butter. They have lots of flavors. Would anyone like some?
I might a little bit. I just ravaged through.
It tastes like something the bugbear would eat.
No,
Like
no, it tastes good.
everything else.
It's delicious. It's made of chocolate and peanut butter.
Yes. No, I remember having some of those in the past.
So you guys, I'm assuming you camped out for the rest of the night to get your hit points back up.
Okay.
Get
That
back
sounds
to
reasonable.
base.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I need some.
Okay, so the next morning, I'm assuming one of you survival types are going to climb up a tree and try to get your bearings.
Oh yeah. We'll take that.
So go ahead and give me a survival at disadvantage for the dank swampiness.
Survival. Oh, okay.
Unless you have a ranger thing, but I think it's only in forest.
Yeah. I've only got the natural explorer for forest at the moment.
As you're hearing the ranger gripe that why are you in the woods? This is swamp.
Yeah, this is small.
It's got goblin swamp ass.
7.
A 7. You climb up the tree, you're surveying the land, and you're like, guys, we need to go this way.
Hold on a second. Let me actually. Oh no, it's I can tell about creature things around it. If I wanted to find about aberrations, dragons, fae, undead, celestials, elementals, or fiends in the area, I've got primeval awareness.
What does that do?
If I spend a spell slot, so I focus my awareness on the region around me, I can sense whether the following creatures are present within 1 mile of me.
Are you going to do that while you're up there?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't reveal the creature's location or number, but I can tell if there are aberration, and I don't. From how I remember, I shorthand notes here, but it wasn't. I don't pick which one. I can tell if any of that.
Yes, it's just general awareness because you're channeling nature, and those things are all not natural. So you get EBGBs.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and burn a slot and do that for.
You're up in that tree branch, and you're looking for the geographical landmarks you were told to look for where the ruins would be, and then you all of a sudden stop. And you take this pose. It's all Assassin's Creed style. You get those little observation points.
Yeah.
And you do your focus.
So So there is no camera, but somehow there's something.
There's this beautiful 360 pan around you, where immediately you sense there are some disturbances to nature itself here.
Okay.
And you do know that there are some undead within a mile.
Okay.
And
You need the list.
I was gonna say, I know.
Yeah,
that
basically,
there's- You do detect undead, fae, and we're talking like a general sense of undead around. So it's
Okay.
it's
Yeah, I get it.
Does it give you any number or
No. Like straight up right there it says like no. I don't get the number or even the direction. I just know within the area these things exist.
I'll give you that you get a mild sense of dragon.
Okay.
You're like,
With a hint of dragon.
Nice.
you sense a decent amount of fae and a surprising amount of undead for this swamp of no hope. I mean swamp.
Okay. So I relay my senses to the other group.
You're climbing down the
My,
tree.
my unease and
The important thing is you're like, guys, I know the way. I got the way.
yes,
Basic.
I know
Yes, what he's
I
telling
know
us
the
this
way.
place sucks.
There's some taint of undead here, and a hint of dragon and fae. Little buffet of fae. Okay, so you know.
I don't think you gave it to me. Misty Step and Lehman's Tiny Hut.
I think you'd be able to use them.
So I can scribe it.
Yeah.
Oh, the scrolls?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, our death cleric pulls out these scrolls and is like, now's the time for you to use these.
I know, I'm looking at these going, crap, I can't use these.
As she
Here.
pours water out of the spell scroll.
Thanks so much.
Okay, I can't remember what the draconic was, though. Broke down
Book of
draconic.
Draconic.
Is it a book?
Oh, yeah, it was just a
Red
book
game.
in Draconic.
Book from draconic.
That was the
Breaking
book
my
that the
immersion.
paladin took to get translated, but with the hag.
Okay.
Well, you guys were going after the pilgrims. He was going to the hag to do some translation work.
Okay, so you now have Misty Step, the tiny hut.
So, by the way, have you guys discussed these plans of what you're going to do once you find these ruins? You know, these mythical goblin ruins.
I'll probably climb a tree.
I was thinking about it, but it's kind of a retro thing. So.
You can retro things.
Okay.
Yeah, haven't we not seen each other forever? Like, I don't remember what the last thing.
We got to do the holidays.
Yeah, right. I would think that in the evening, at some point, I would have used the dragon whistle and try to animate something that was dead.
Okay, you blow your little... And literally out of the mire, the skeleton comes crawling out. And you're just looking at the skeleton, and you can just tell it is an ancient skeleton. Probably human, maybe elven. It's got sunken cheekbones. And as soon as it pretty much animates, it crumbles to pieces. It's that ancient.
Damn it. And I can't do it again for 24 hours.
But you're looking at the skeleton, and when you're touching it, you're seeing bits of it are just turning to powder. But I will give you that when you use your whistle and blow, you notice in the muck where it just rose out of this muck and mire that there's something sparkling. Now, are you guys doing torches or anything, by the way?
I have dark vision.
Yeah.
Same with doing
So
the
you're
light and dark.
Yeah, just,
dark
yeah,
vision.
just trusting on your black and white dark vision of 60 feet.
That is interesting.
Really are.
I've been sensing. I sense the presence of undead.
Yeah.
Yes.
And some more.
Well, it didn't survive very long.
Do you like poke around the shiny bits?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so you basically, in the hint of moonlight that cuts through the trees just right when your animated creature animated, you reach down and you get about 8 really nice gold coins that seem to be very old and possibly what could have been some other kind of metal coins, but they had just rotted to nothing. They may have been like copper, but it's just like brackish little bits of metal crumbles around the 8 gold coins. And by the way, these coins are beautifully minted. And of course, you see this like elven king face. So it's pretty much worth 8 gold, unless you were to take somebody who likes historical stuff. 5 vintage coins have been sitting in the muck for, 2,000 years.
I'll put it in a little sub pouch within my pouch.
Okay, so you put a little divider so it doesn't get scratched up with the rest of the coins.
Right.
Okay,
Just
so
so
then
they're like wrapping it.
Maybe we can get a human divider or something.
be like, you, human, we kill you, or you buy coins. These are special coins. They're worth 2 gold each.
They're collectibles.
Taste it. Now I can give you a cure for your dysentery. So you guys basically wake up and you guys are heading the way the ranger's saying to head?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
He seems trustworthy.
Yeah.
Okay, so the ranger is leading the way. Here's the vague swamp that you're coming through. By the way, anything circled is basically water you would have to swim through. Everything is difficult terrain because it's swamp. So dare I ask which side you're coming from? I'll throw that to you guys. All these cedar trees that are the only thing that can grow out here in this nasty mire.
Something to climb.
And there's some actual solid high ground over here.
Did you mean cypress trees?
Yes. Well, cedar trees are trees that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've only been to one swamp and there were only cypress.
I was asking you guys that.
Look at this spot over here. It looks so nice right next to me.
You're heading the wrong direction, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Well, he's the one that's leading.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
You-
which
Yeah.
direction are we
Yeah,
going?
I guess we'll be coming now. Yeah, that way
Coming
towards
this way?
Yeah, that way
Yeah.
towards.
Where we
Come
were
towards the pools of water. I'm trying to go
Yeah.
between them all.
Yeah.
Okay, so feel free to put yourselves out there in this general
I
area.
got my mini.
It's okay. You can write your name on this piece of paper. I have a almost 1 inch by 1 inch piece of paper because I forgot all my
I got some
minis.
miscellaneous minis.
Miscellaneous news.
Miscellaneous minis.
I think I'm
Some
gonna
are
be
probably a little
a shiny dice.
more or less
You
appropriate.
can be a
Yeah.
shiny die as well.
That's cool. Screaming witch.
Oh yeah, there's a hag. There is a dwarven cleric. That's
Yes,
Very
shiny
warm.
die.
Shiny.
You can Dave, pick the hag.
yeah, the hag. I kind of had a feeling like either the hag or there's a kobold sorcerer. I think it is. Yeah.
It's a either die.
Who's married? Do you think you could pick the hag?
Is that the name you want?
I've got a ghoul as well. You need something big. Oh yeah, when we did that Gamma World, one guy he happened to have the fire trait, so it had him use this
Nice.
flaming skeleton.
So who's the scout's going to be the one in the lead, right?
Yeah, I kind
Yeah,
of figured
so-
out towards the
He
lead.
pull us
Okay.
behind him,
So
It's so tiny.
For
I know, I
yeah,
love it.
for the lead,
You should see my
I'm pretty
dice
yeah,
with
I'm pretty odd
earrings and
position
stuff.
for the lead, I guess.
would you like to be further?
Yeah, and like I said, I figure
I
I'm
will
gonna.
lead the way.
I'll lead the way.
So who are we missing?
I know you
Is
way.
this you?
Yep.
Where are you going to be at?
Would you like a 3-dimensional thing? Because I have
I've
lots
got
of
I got
dice.
2. Yeah.
Oh, fine.
And you can have giant
That
dice.
one would be really
Yeah, I
nice.
got a paladin.
It
whatever.
looks like a paladin.
I think it might be.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, works.
He's blue, but he's of the fire cult. That's cute.
Yeah.
So
It's
where
like
would
an
you
old like random assortment.
Well, doesn't really matter wrong way. Probably behind the scouts.
Okay, so where you here?
How do you know we're going?
Hey, you're
Well,
going right.
the players know.
Or do you want to be right there in like the best cluster ever?
Yeah, nice little.
Try to by
Crispy.
there's no poison gas. Stinky swamp. So you're good there?
Yeah.
Okay, so Scout's leading the way. You know, he's telling you, hey, we got this. What exactly we're
I
going
do want to move slowly on alert.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a perception roll. That sounds like you're using your perception.
23.
Ooh.
Nice.
Immediately, you do the whole Ranger Danger hand signal.
Yeah.
Where you throw your hand up to your squad and you basically call them to halt. Because you realize, over here,
Check like which thing let me not get lost, and it's my favorite terrain, so that doesn't apply here.
Mm-hmm.
I know the general area, but not lost.
But not that much of the general area. So over here, a little cluster of trees, you sense this like almost crocodilian growl. You know, the crocodile growl that they make when they do the little kitty thing. And you look between the trees with your keen goblin eyes. There's hints of daylight coming through, so it's not bright daylight, but it's dim light. It's enough that for your night vision, it's daylight for you guys to see. But you immediately lock eyes with a little beam of light that just reflects the corneas of something there that's about medium sized, and it's a biped, and it's looking directly at you as you look directly at it.
That's awesome.
You clearly see this thing that's looking at you.
Yeah.
And when you look at it, let's see. Okay, yeah. And it looks at you, and you can tell it senses you, and it's hungry. It could be a crocodile, or a really large crocodile,
Or a
Some
parasite.
sort of lizard.
Yeah. No, you know it's definitely not a humanoid. It's a biped. It's like a crocodile, but bigger.
Biped is 2 feet.
Sorry, quadruped.
Okay, that's why I joined lizard folk.
Not bad. Yep.
I just got to dig up quadruped.
She's like, great, now I gotta change it.
Hey, that actually works.
Yeah.
And it's looking right at you.
Okay. I pass. I try to. I do all the action movie
Okay, so you're signaling to the squad.
quietly.
Okay, so go ahead and everybody roll initiative. He walked you into its lair, but he saw it before he walked there.
Yucca.
16.
21.
Also 21.
Ooh.
6.
Not
7.
Decidedly not.
Okay, so which one of you has the best dex bonus?
We both have +3.
Which one of you would like to go first?
I'll go first because I saw it first, I guess.
And I should probably roll.
7. Definitely better.
What did you get?
7.
So everybody goes before me.
There's nothing wrong with that. That way you can come in the back end and save everyone's life.
Yeah, pretty much heal.
Is he still disadvantaged in that cover, or does he have partial cover with those trees?
He would be at disadvantage shooting him in while he's in cover.
I'm not ready to get up in his face. I'm gonna.
You have a bow in your hands. You should.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take a shot though.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna draw upon my planar warrior knowledge. So if I do hit, I can get an extra hit out of it. Nice, a 19 and 18. So that's a 25.
That's hitting either way.
Yeah. It's a 25.
You remember your amazing perception roll? You basically outlined him from the foliage that he's blending in with.
And so planar warrior, throw an extra. Channeling from the multiplanar. I do really awesome and get a 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay, you shoot your arrow and he basically lets out this growly bellow that you just stuck an arrow in its side. You see the little arrow sticking out. And he's not happy with you.
I don't blame him.
That
Yeah.
seems reasonable. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so giggle snark.
I'm gonna scale that tree so I can get a good shot.
This tree?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so go ahead and give me your climb. So does your thing let you do any extra things?
It's a great question. climb faster than normal, climbing no longer costs extra. Movement.
Okay, so go ahead and give me an athletics for your climb. You're actually really realizing that climbing is faster than walking through the ground here. It's almost a great save.
I know.
Yeah, almost got it.
Look at that 16.
I think it was.
I know. 15.
Okay, so you basically get to the tree and you just start scampering up, and there's a nice little branch at the 10-foot level you can scamper over to.
Sweet.
Okay.
Can I also shoot?
No, climbing would be a reaction, but you've got this nice little spot. You see the little thing. It's you can see that it's got both you guys. It's got 6 legs. It's very crocodilian.
I don't have one of those.
You don't have one.
I don't have a miniature.
Put the other one on top.
I'll put the digital
That's a
box
sucker
on the
Yep.
It's a sex pet.
So the bugbear wizard sees the goblins go scampering off. What is he gonna do? There's a roaring from the bushes. You see the head come out.
He's going to cast false life on himself.
Okay.
And
Get some temporary hit points there.
oh, that was really helpful. So that's 5 points.
Hey, that's
Better than nothing.
like 1 hit back when you were first level.
And then he's going to move up 15 feet.
Okay. Right next to the water, so something from bursting in, like some giant leashes.
Perfect.
Or did you want to get closer to your teammate here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're head to head now.
You don't want to get next to the
No, but I wanna bring
stagnant pool.
First time you've seen eye to eye.
Let's go. So you scampered around that way. You're coming walking up all intimidating and casting magic on your stuff. You're hanging up in the tree.
Yeah.
And it's going to start moving out of the bushes. And it just kind of like lumbers between these, and you just hear its footfalls. And you're basically seeing this very reptilian creature. It's medium sized. It's got 6 legs, and it kind of like is rearing up. You see the arrow sticking in its side. And you're having an easy spot that it has an issue with this difficult terrain. Because it's only got a speed of 20. And it lumbers out and it looks at the 3 of you guys. And it looks at you guys and you're looking at it. And there's like something weird about this thing. The way the light plays on its eyes.
Like it's got 6 legs.
Right?
Like
Pretty much all of it.
it could just be undead.
No, it's definitely alive and
Okay.
breathing and bleeding from its wound.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, so Paladin.
Seems smarter or what?
Oh, it seems like it's fairly dumb as a brick, but it's going towards the thing that moved, and it's coming towards you guys to eat. It's just very lumbering. Even though it's got 6 legs, it's not moving very fast.
How far
I
forward?
imagine the extra legs get in the way.
Well, you got a speed of 30, right?
Yep.
So you could go 15 feet forward. You could go even further if you want to use your action to do a double move.
I'll take an action to double move
Okay.
towards it.
5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. So you're just out of reach of it.
Is it a shorter trip going through the
It's so good.
Goblin Ranger?
Right here. Or right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, yeah, you could be right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you start rushing right past the goblin. You're like, meat shield on the way! And as soon as you come around the tree, you're looking at it, and its eyes are wonky. Its eyes, and it's looking at you. There's something to do with those eyes. Something as it's looking at you guys. It's a damn shame nobody's doing a nature roll yet. Claire, your team is like rushing towards danger.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe the
doing
paladin
nature-
is lost in his
Yeah,
eyes.
doing a nature roll wouldn't do me.
Death is part of nature.
Right?
That's a fellow bugbear.
So
You better kill it then.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness on it.
Okay, you want to move one way or another around this tree, though. That tree's blocking your shot.
Line of sight.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you just move this way, you're good to go.
Yeah, but aren't I closer to the water that way?
Yes, you are.
Crash.
You could go this way over here and hide behind the goblin.
Well, he's short enough I can find him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you're seeing this six-legged creature, and as soon as you come into the clearing, its eyes kind of glimmer,
Yeah.
glimmer, glimmer.
Glimmer,
Handsy,
glimmer, glimmer.
rosy.
Glimmer, 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 glimmer.
Doesn't sound
Just all around.
good, but
It doesn't.
I'm going to, like I said, grave sickness.
Okay.
And probably did not hit. So
Depends what you get.
I got a whole 6.
So you immediately come around, and all of a sudden, some like Spanish moss blocks your way, or old man's beard, depending on what you'd like to call it. And just kind of blocks your line of sight for a second as you cast, and it like kills some spiders that were hiding in the moss.
What a beast.
As you too notice that its eyes are odd. Oh, it is. Okay, so top of the order, Ranger.
Yeah. This thing is looking a bit unnatural.
So we're at the start of your turn.
Maybe someone polymorphed it permanently.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution save as you're looking at it,
All right.
and its eyes look back at you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
As
I got 11.
an 11. Okay, so as you look at the basilisk,
Oh no.
all of a sudden, on a failed save, you begin to magically turn to stone and are restrained.
Bye.
All of a sudden, it feels like your legs are just like sinking an inch or two into the mire, that you feel like you can't move. You can still shoot,
I can still
but
shoot.
you're restrained.
I've got a paladin in front of me. In the way. Yeah. I guess at that point, I'm going.
Because we're gonna need it.
I'll do what I do best, and which is shoot an arrow.
Okay,
On
so
my, what?
Hussein.
It, my feet kind of seem stuck here, but I'm gonna let's kill it now.
let's kill it now.
All right,
Kill it now, he said.
and draw upon the planar energy. This is my bonus action.
That's bad luck.
Oh,
He's burning up his karma.
that was not a 24.
That'll hit. Your legs might be like rocks, but your bow arm is still supple.
I have steady aim.
Supple.
I've planted my feet.
Yeah.
Good shooting base.
8 points.
8 points.
Force/pierce.
Okay. So you shoot its other side of the flank with another arrow popping out that did a little bit more damage. You see a little blood coming down. And
So
it's
now
so-
I was willing to try to figure out what this is, but I think I figured out what this is.
You remember stories of scary creatures that do this. The rogue. As you're looking at it, and it's looking at you.
Is it looking at me? I'm in the tree.
It is. It watched you climb the tree right in front of
Damn
it.
it.
Give me a Constitution save.
I don't want it.
Yeah, okay, then you fail automatically.
Oh.
All of a sudden, as you're perched in the tree, you just feel both of your legs start to stiffen as you're feeling like you're becoming stowed in the tree. And you just feel this, you just hear this creaking sound of the tree branch. It's just not breaking, but it's creaking under this newfound weight that wasn't there moments ago. And you two are also restrained.
Awesome.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
I too will shoot at it.
Okay. She shot an arrow into the air. The basilisk did not care.
Or you pin back. Yeah. Did you want me to get some stuff?
Dice here in a second.
Okay.
So you take a
an 8.
shot. and immediately an arrow sticks right next to the paladin's foot.
That's a warning.
Look at the arrow, not in the eye.
I'm also. I can.
That's a warning. She can't shoot.
With my cunning action, I can take a turn to hide. Can I do that while restrained?
You know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She kind of turned into stone.
I'd
Yeah, the other side of the tree.
have to say no at the moment.
Okay.
Since
I
you're
figured
zero,
as much, but
since you're blatantly out in the open, you just can't get any movement going on
The
there.
lethargy in the limbs might cause you to actually start to move and you just fall.
Your hiding plan is to fall into the foliage.
something.
So Bugbear.
So I was looking over at him because he was stuttering something out in like that high-pitched goblin voice, like something's wrong. I can't. And then I'm hearing the branch creak, which is weird. Because
So what you're saying is you're wanting to avert your eyes from the basilisk, so
I'd
you
like to roll
can't
an
see it
Arcana,
until the
so
end
I-
of your next turn.
maybe have an idea with that.
But if you're not looking at it, you can't roll an Arcana about it.
Well, I seen kind of what.
Okay, I'll let you burn your Arcana roll because all of a sudden you're hearing them chatter about.
It's 17.
Oh yeah, that's. I was just looking for 15 or better. Immediately when you're hearing them make comments and you're averting your eyes because you see the tree branch bend under her weight, which wasn't bending a second ago. And Goblin is saying something about he's feeling lethargic and heavy.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize the 6 legs. All of a sudden it clicks in your head, the 6 legs. Reptile moves very lumbersome. You're immediately picking off that it is the medium monstrosity that is known as the basilisk. And that it has a petrifying gaze. That pretty much doesn't have to do anything to use. It's just like a freebie against it. So like looking at it is a bad thing.
Right.
And with what you got, you do know that creatures can attempt to avert their gaze, so they don't have to make a saving throw, basically. Meta knowledge there. But if it does, you can't see the basilisk on the start of your next turn. So basically, that means you're disadvantaged, like you're attacking something you can't see blindfolded.
You can't. What if you just look at the body as opposed to the eyes?
Pretty much, if you're averting your gaze, you're.
Yeah,
But
we
you
gotta
do know 2 little things. Is I will give you, because you had 17, that its gaze effect is only about as effective as far as a man or bugbear can walk in a few seconds.
30 feet.
And that you do know the stories say that if it's bright light and you have a reflective object, basilisks will basilisk themselves because they see it as a rival. But unfortunately, we are in dim light here, so if you had anything super reflective, you might not recognize a basilisk looking back at you. Makes me think there's much basilisk on basilisk violence.
Who has we don't have any shiny shields. Like personality.
What could I have that's shiny?
So you want to have a pocket mirror and feel really brave.
Yeah, of course.
They're not that shiny.
It basically does say they're a reflective item in bright light. So if you had a reflective item and a way to create some more light,
Yeah. Okay.
So
I have
Okay.
a silver cat human tooth.
I've got a red glowy tile. Got a trapped shadow soul in there.
That's true.
No.
Not right. Not right.
And on the plus side, since you know your paladin friend did jump in front of you, it's not charging after you to bite you like once. So it's going to lumber, and it's going to bite you, or at least try to bite you. It might miss.
I'm
I
going
think it's a
to
miss.
announce.
Will an 8 hit you? As all of a sudden you lift your shield up just in time as it bites down, and you just see green ichor oozing off its teeth, and like drip off your shield, and you're realizing it's probably more than just teeth biting you if it bites you.
It's like a Gila monster.
Mm-hmm. And
speaking's a free action, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So, we've called you Paladin so long. What is your character's name?
Active.
Agden?
Yeah.
Agden, stay where you are. Only one person can be close enough to it. Just don't look it in the eye. Well, seriously, we all need to stay 30 feet away from it.
I'll try.
I'm all there.
As I look down at my feet.
As the bugbear's playing.
Next time I climb a tree, I'm going to be like, I climb a tree to 35 feet.
Well, if we're eye level, and was that my action to Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to be moving.
And avoiding
goblins
its
around like
gaze
chess
at the
pieces.
same time.
I was going to say I could pick her up and put her on my shoulders.
He's going to move them around like chess pieces.
Okay, so, Paladin. It is your turn. It snapped at you with its venom-encased fangs.
And he told me not to look at
He
it.
said not to look at it. You're gonna hide behind your shield, out of sight?
Unless you want to stay here for a long, long time.
I will cast Armor of Agathis and avoid my gaze.
Okay, so you're buffing yourself and then hiding behind your shield?
Yep.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about making any save. I'm assuming you're starting with averting your eyes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
It's
go
at the
full.
start of your turn then.
Full defense, what is that? Plus 3 or 4 on there?
Well, he's spellcasting.
So I'm not going defensive. But
Yeah. But he's basically avoiding the having to take a saving throw. But that's a good one. So, Cleric, go ahead and give me a saving throw.
No. Never. I had that moss go in front of my eyes.
You did, but it moved. You killed the moss with your touch. It crumbled just as you see the two little eyes looking right at you.
You want me to punch it?
Yes. What is it?
Constitution.
16.
Oh.
yeah.
You're like, whatever. I am death. Death requires constitution. You have no problem as you're seeing the poor little goblin yelping. So, what would you like to do?
Oh, chill touch.
Oh.
I don't have to be anywhere close to it.
No, are you good with where you're standing? Or
I
would you like to
am
back off?
I am actually. I can back up some because
And just sleep in there?
wait, I'm fine.
You're out of 30 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, you're leaving the
No, but
Rangers.
The ranger's fine. He's only restrained. It's not like he's gonna follow.
I got straight.
so
I'm assuming the vessel's not smart enough to follow them rather than.
No, it's not gonna walk past the thing right in front of it.
no.
It's Intel's 2. It found food.
Yeah. So
As you're bringing the chill of the grave.
I have 10 probably.
Actually, since you were there,
A
could
10
you bring me some?
So I have to wait till next time.
But you figure if what the bugbear told you is true, you're completely safe. Okay, so Ranger,
Yes.
go ahead and at the end of your turn,
Okay.
give me another saving throw to see if
I can get out of this situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I am going to avert my eyes. I'm still going to fire the shot at disadvantage, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
none of them are
What?
reading.
okay, so you're gonna avert your eyes.
Yeah. I don't feel like I don't have anything else I can do too much.
Okay.
You know, like again, I'm stuck at the moment. I'm looking at my skills and stuff like that. Don't have the skills other than
Behave.
Okay. So
like
you
pull my little wolf pelt like over my eyes.
just
to-
poop your hat down.
yeah, down
Okay.
there. I'm still gonna draw upon the planar.
This one?
It's a cool rainbow.
It's blue and red.
So I figured disadvantage. Disadvantage. My worst was 18.
So all of a sudden you cover your eyes and you're just like flexing, and immediately you just feel it starts to stiffen and then just shrugs off. You realize that you did the right thing.
Oh.
That you are freed from the restrained effect.
Oh no! I was trying to do an attack roll.
Oh, that wasn't your save?
No. I thought, yeah, like I'm covering my eyes and I rolled it at disadvantage. My lower roll was 11 plus 7.
Wow. Okay.
But I think you still get to save every round.
At the very end of his roll, end of his turn, he gets to save.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
I was firing a blind
so what
shot.
is your damage with your blind fire?
9, 12, and I'm gonna invoke my Fury of the Small because it's medium and I'm small, and add another 3 damage to that. So 15.
As you're standing there, and the blind guy shoots an arrow right through its neck.
I want this over with.
Oh, okay. See, I was really hoping that this was your save. I was really hoping it was your save.
Now my save. No, my save was a 9. I'm assuming it's Constitution.
Yeah. So
I put everything into hitting this thing.
You kind of like pull your thing down and shoot, but that half second that you had when you were pulling it down and you just felt the basilisk looking through you, all of a sudden your lethargic limbs feel really strong. As all of a sudden you're hearing this crackling sound as you literally begin to petrify. So you are petrified, which means you are transformed along with any non-magical objects you carry to stone. Your weight is increased by 10, a factor of 10.
Oh no, some 430 pounds.
You are incapacitated. Attack rolls against you have advantage. You fail any saving strength or dex saving throws, but you have resistance to all damage. And you're immune to poison and disease. As you just see the little ranger petrify.
So he didn't get
cool
the shot.
What's that?
He did or didn't get the shot?
Oh, he got the shot off, but he basically turned to stone. As soon as that arrow left his bow, the string stopped. It didn't vibrate or nothing, it just stopped. And he just crystallized into stone.
I'm a really cool looking statue.
Yeah, I know. In fact, we might want to keep it then.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Sell it to an art museum.
And that's a good place to wrap it up there.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.
Hello, this is Eric.
And Wendy Strock with Stone Valley Hobby and Games.
We sell board games, card games, role-playing games, and supplies. We have thousands of Magic the Gathering cards available, carry Kickstarter products, and work with veteran-owned small businesses to bring you our own line of products.
We are a small business retailer, but we offer competitive prices, a loyalty system, and free shipping on orders over $100.
As a military veteran myself, I'm a strong supporter of our armed forces, their families, and contractors out there doing the hard job. So any order from an AA, AE, or EP address will be shipped absolutely free.
Remember, StoneValleyGames.com, where we take your leisure seriously.
Quick, climb on the bugbear.
At least the goblins are.
Climb on the bugbear. He'll keep you dry. Something tells me that wouldn't work.
No, I won't.
He rolled in the mud.
I'm having enough fun trying to ward off the flies.
And I did remember both my dice and character sheet, but I forgot my wallet, so Dan had to take me back to my apartment to get my wallet and pay for all the stuff that I had put on the counter.
But at least you remembered your dice. That's an important thing.
Yes.
Writing implement.
Oh, my hand's right.
The test. I just opened up a new pack of dice, so you're in trouble. These dice will kill you all.
There are tons of sets of dice in there, so.
You have officially found every bad pair of dice in there.
I can do the 3 and 4 clusters and the flowers.
Everything's gonna be good tonight.
With
That's what she
they've
said.
got all these different vehicles
What
coming
did I
to
say?
pick up
You may have just
Walmart
grabbed
delivery.
This one is
I don't
sweet.
think I've seen that.
But I just put my sweetie chair
Yeah,
up
I've
there,
seen
which
it.
means
Mine
this
is
one or that one. So you may want to get in there
It's
with
kind of neat. I mean, they've got
Wait.
the Batmobile,
Oh.
they've got the Ghostbusters car, they've got the Warriors, and they're all coming to pick up their food or whatever from Walmart. They've got this new service.
Which one do you want?
I'll take whatever's there.
That's the one I intended for you.
Oh, okay.
There you go, snack station.
Uh-oh.
Come back here.
That's the one you want. The one that runs away.
Well, that was
Level 10. Wow.
oh my.
You killed everyone in their sleep and you took their gold?
I guess I need to stop talking smack to them.
You see a flick
I
of the wrist
totally
and
see
she
that
rolled a
happening.
stealth roll to make her dagger disappear in your back.
Right.
I'm just looking at your character sheet. I don't know what I'm looking for.
They're different.
They're different?
They're different.
What's different about them?
This one has a lower HP, so I probably didn't level this one up.
Well, look at your hit dice. That's going to be your first hit. You're only 2d8. But I'm just one.
Can I borrow this?
You can. I even got the lead working in that one.
Ooh, fancy. Alright, what should it be?
So basically, your 2d8 should be a 3d8. And then you want to roll a d8 plus your hit points, which you probably did on that other cheat sheet. And then as level 3 rogue, I think the only thing you get is your backstab just went up. I think Dan's got
Rogue is sharp type is at 3.
Yep.
And sneak is at 2d6.
Yeah, your sneak attack goes up to 3d6 from 1d6.
Oh, I did that.
Oh, okay. And looks like, yeah, you get to pick whether you want to be a swashbuckler rogue, an assassin rogue, a second story rogue.
Thief.
Yeah, there's the spellcasting rogue.
You notice how they didn't bring back the thief acrobat?
Yeah.
Like they were trying to distance themselves. Yeah. I don't know.
From what season?
Thief acrobat.
The swashbuckler's pretty ridiculous, though. Adding your charisma to your initiative modifier.
Yeah.
And then anytime
You
you get someone alone, you get your sneak attack damage on them.
Advantage.
Yeah.
This one.
And that's what the player wants to.
I don't
That
know.
book will be the assassin and the thief.
I think I took these.
Second story thief sounds like something that you would take. Is there anything on your little cheat sheet?
No.
No?
No. Well, if it is, it's not stuff I recognize as to what archetype it would be.
Fast hands.
It'd be more like tall tree thief.
Yeah. She's a second branch thief.
Yeah.
High branch thief.
So you
Story
basically take assassin or thief. Uh-huh. Yeah, the other one is swashbuckler, which is basically your dashing piratey type, which a friend of ours is playing that. She got really excited about it. She's like, I get my sneak attack damage just for getting someone alone? I'm like, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Swashbuckler and PHP, is
No, it's in Xanathar's. And if you hit someone with your sneak attack damage, you don't provoke attack of opportunity with them.
it? Right.
It's ridiculous. You go up, shank someone, they take 5 feet away, and they go nanny nanny poo poo.
Right.
Yeah, it is, but they still go down like, a wet paper bag in the end. Huh?
It was on my cheat sheet.
Ah,
Well, it's hard to
you recognize the word fast hands?
think about the dual wielder two-hander is damage starts to decrease about 8th or 10th level when you compare it to
Yeah.
two-handed weapons or holding weapons.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do noise making real quick.
Go ahead and make your
Go right
run
next to
noise.
this one. You gotta move right there.
That's why I wanted to warn everyone. Don't say anything entertaining, because you'll have to cut it out.
Right?
I appreciate that.
How
That
many
now here
podcasts
coming
do you
to an
listen
end.
to? Do they actually edit it when they say they're going to edit it?
Not many. I mean,
I hear the occasional "we're going to edit this out" jokes.
Right. We'll edit that out later.
We'll edit that out in post. Really?
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead.